It's post-elimination, everyone's sore and tired and cranky, and personally, I just want to go to sleep and not wake up. I'm also still pissed that since I came up with the idea for an 80s inspired look for our Get to Work challenge, that everybody suddenly had to be 80s also. The lack of originality among these queens is telling, and honestly, it lacks professionalism.
The challenge was interesting, and the runway, while not my style personally, I still had fun. I would have had more fun if I won, but we pick our battles.
I gotta win, oh yes I did, I gotta win. It might have only been a runway win, but hey, don't discount them, baby, because Palm got all the way to the final of her season with primarily runway wins. So don't discount it. Although a maxi will be nice.
I'm already ready to just call it a day.
Or are you ready to quit? Because if so, there are the doors.
Child, shut your mouth.
Well, I'm disappointed that it's the 4th challenge week and I still have yet to get a win. I am pretty elated that I haven't ever been in the bottom.
Having a runway win is nice, but for me to become next magical queen, I need a maxi win. I need this challenge to be the one.
I don't know what I am offended by more. The idea that I actually capitulated and gave the judges what they wanted to see, and all I got was a slight of applause, or the fact that I have yet to win a damn thing, and that whenever I express my opinions, Miss Loudmouth, Redhead, Firecrotch says something demeaning.
I'll be honest, I don't remember the critiques from last night's elimination. All I remember is not being in the bottom and being overcome with relief.
I'm looking around the room and I notice that there should be like 14 of us, but there's only 13. And I'm counting heads and then it hits me. I don't see Summer. Where is Summer LaBelle Jackson at? Has anybody seen Summer LaBelle Jackson? I did not see her come in with the rest of us, and she's nowhere to be seen here.
Oh snap, I thought she was with Hibiscus.
I didn't realize that she wasn't here. I wasn't paying attention.
Weren't you on the same team together?
Talk about weak sauce.
Guys, drop it, okay? She's a grown adult and I'm not her keeper.
Now that you've brought it up, I haven't seen her since the lip sync. Seriously though, I hope everything's well with her and that she just needed to step out for a smoke or to pee or something.
Hello, all of my potential magical queens. This week's challenge is gonna be a real love bug. Hint, hint. You will be required to film a very special commercial for our sponsors at Cupid's Corner. But that's not all. Later this week, you'll be expected to bring your best naughty by Nightwear looks to the main center stage. But first things first, let's tackle a very immediate issue. Hello, 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 ladies! Another day, another challenge, another step closer to being the next magical queen. And speaking of steps, I am unfortunately the bearer of some bad news regarding our contestant, Summer LaBelle Jackson. Due to circumstances, she will be unable to continue with the competition, and the last challenge was her last here.
So I know that I probably shouldn't have done that flip. In fact, I know good and well that I shouldn't have, but I guess I just really wanted to impress the judges. I knew something went wrong the way I messed up the jump and landed wrong. Afterward, I spoke with production, and they brought me to a physician who informed me that I had somehow torn my ACL. What that means is basically, as far as the competition goes, this is where I make my exit. I'm not happy about it, at all, but it is what it is. And unfortunately, I have to play by the rules. I'm gonna miss everybody, especially Yoshka. I hope you get it, girly. It's been fun. Hopefully I see y'all again. Summer LaBelle Jackson signing out.
Hearing that my trans sister Summer LaBelle has quit the competition is really sad and disheartening. I get the circumstances were medical, but it doesn't make it any less sad for me.
And I wasn't super close to her, but knowing that Summer has left the competition has kind of left a small void in me. The one challenge, where we got to work together, she was really awesome to work with, and knew what she was talking about. She'll be missed for sure.
I'm shocked that something like this has happened this season and so soon. Summer sis, get well soon and make a speedy recovery. All Stars is right around the corner.
It is sad that one of us has left so soon because of injury, but let's be honest, it was gonna happen eventually and it's still a competition, mama. So I say ole, may the best drag win.
I don't get why people are acting so morose right now. It's not like she died. The bitch messed up her knee by trying to perform a stunt that was light years out of her league. So lesson of the day, stay in your lane and stick to what you do best, being preachy and nosy, and let the real assassins pull the stunt work on that stage.
Can't say I'm shocked or saddened by the departure of our dear, sweet mother hen figure. Ladies, it is a competition, and the more of these half-assed queens get the chop, the better.
I didn't really get to know Summer that well, but she seemed like a really nice queen, and it's really sad that just giving your all during lip sync is what caused you to go home. But at least she left on a high note. She didn't get disqualified or eliminated or anything. She unfortunately only just injured herself, which removed her from the contest.
I'm both shocked and saddened with Summer's departure. This is a big opportunity for any queen to make it onto the show and to prove not just to the judges or the other queens, but the world that you have what it takes to be named the next magical queen. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen for her, at least not right now. She might be able to come back in a later season, but messing up her ACL, that's going to keep her out for a long time. And it's sad seeing that opportunity go to waste for her like that. But at least she wasn't ever in the bottom and she left in a high note. So good for you, girl. Now, with that sad bit of news behind us, we can move on to talk about this week's Maxi Challenge, which will be seeing you queens into groups of 4 to work on an advertisement for the brand new Cupid's Corner dating app for ages 18 and above. Now, due to the departure of Summer LaBelle Jackson, how I was going to organize the team captains were going to use the winners from the last week's challenge. So, normally, it would have been Genciana, Lumina, Lady Kaguya, and Summer LaBelle Jackson. But due to the latter's departure, I'm going to look back at the most recent winner and nominate Yoshka, because also the Maxi Challenge winner of the next recent one was also Summer. So Yoshka, being the most recent Runway Challenge winner, will be the 4th team leader. You will all take turns and pick which queens you want on your team. You will get to start out with 3 queens, and then some teams will only have 2 queens to pick from. So pick queens until you don't have enough, and then move to the next queen, and then so on and so forth. Alphabetical order as always. Go ahead, queens, and pick who your teams are. Starting with Genciana.
Hibiscus and Animatronic, your team Genciana mi amores.
Why in the ever-loving hell would Miss Cosplay Queen herself pick me for her team after all the drama we've been through? She's up to something. Keep your eyes peeled, folks at home. The bitch is up to no good.
Alright, for my team, it will be Cyanide and Jock.
Finally! Someone who recognizes talent when they see it. Hell yeah!
Okay, for my group, we're gonna have Fantasia Fontaine and Ashmina Pachuca.
See, I wasn't called last this time. Satisfied now people have read it?
Madison Squared, Planchette, and Beryl Jade Blige, you're on my team, babes.
Should I be concerned that I was picked last? Like, not only that, but the other captains could pick up to 3 queens, and I still didn't get called until very last.
Great. I'm paired with the spooky ghost bitch and Miz. Didn't understand the assignment. Oh, joy!
Alright then, queens, with your teams all put together, I will leave you to work on a concept or a rough draft of what your commercial theme is going to be for our Cupid's Corner advertisement. And I will call upon you all later to attend rehearsal with a very special guest.
So, I wonder what kind of commercial we should do. I not really have any much experience filming videos and whatnot, but I am experienced with singing and dancing and a little bit of comedy, although I wouldn't call myself a comedy queen. Does anybody have any ideas?
Anything with singing, dancing, acting, or remaining still for a minimum of 5 minutes, because I am terrible at all of those things.
I know that I am absolutely not going to rubberneck into Lumina's directorial process. I am just going to go with the flow on this one. She's my Group 1 sister, and I trust her judgment absolutely.
I know that as team captain, I've been put in kind of a pickle of a situation, but I'm going to make the best of it, and we're all going to look good. In fact, I would not be surprised if all of us won. Alright, work. Well, let's just bang out some ideas and see what sticks.
Now that we have a minute, Gentiana, I wanted to ask why you picked me first when you could have literally had anybody else.
I will be honest with you. There was a reason I chose you for my team.
And so the truth comes out.
I seen your posters and know that you are the talented queen of Del Sol Valley. That's why I knew I needed you for my team. I also want to get rid of your gringo ass as soon as possible, puta. So picking you first and giving you a bad role will ensure you end up in the bottom.
Oh, police! This bitch is trying to sabotage you, and here you are making niceties, being all performative for the camera! Obviously, it makes sense why she'd want me on the team, because I am clearly the assassin of the season. But choosing someone as mediocre and basic as Hibiscus as your first pick, obviously there's something ulterior going on, and you're blind if you can't see it!
This bitch is really trying to play me for a fool. Well, 2 can play at that game, sweetie. To tell you the truth, Gentiana, I'm not really much of a performer.
And it shows!
Oh really? But the clubs of Del Sol Valley sing your praise.
Yes. But if you checked the fine print, you would see that it was for my work on the runway. I'm really more of a fashion queen, actually.
From what I've seen, that's debatable!
Oh, but I was so looking forward to giving you full control of this group. With your extensive dance knowledge, it would have been easy.
This bitch is playing the long con, well, 2 can play sis.
But if you insist that you is no good...
Thank you for realizing who the real talent here is, and I will gladly take the reins.
But since you are the team captain, it would be rude of me to decline your offer, so I graciously accept.
What is this? Hibiscus knows some humility? Or perhaps she's smarter than I give her credit for. Either way, the trap is set, and now we shall see. How nice of you. Now it's like we are best friends.
Sisters, at least until I assign you the part that's going to effectively kill any chance you had of winning the crown.
What the hell is going on with these bitches? Are they insane? I cannot with them.
So, does anybody have any ideas on what we should do for our commercial? I know that we're gonna, like, you know, hit it later and really, like, focus on that more, but I just want to have, like, a basic idea of where to go from. Honestly, I'm not picky with what we do. As long as it looks good, sounds good, and gets our asses to the top, I'm okay with it. Preferably, if I win, even better.
Like, I have no idea what this challenge has in store for us. It would be nice to win an actual maxi challenge for once, since the only thing I've won was a mini challenge. Don't get me wrong, it was great, but I would love to cement my place at the top.
I am going to be completely honest. I have zero experience in dancing, singing, or acting. But Kaguya chose me to be on her team, so clearly she has taste!
Oh, look at that. It looks like we need to head to the studio for rehearsals already. Wow. Time sure flies when you're brainstorming or when you have writer's block.
I'm actually really curious what this app is about.
It's a dating app, or rather, a hookup app. Clients sign up to pick which Sims they want to hook up with. Then for premium, they get access to new features, like auto-blocking profiles that don't meet your standards and filtering.
Wow, Madison, sounds like you have the app committed to memory.
If it sounds that way, it's only because of pop culture osmosis, and not because I habitually download the app, go on cruising sprees, then delete the app out of guilt. I have spoken!
Honestly, I've never used a dating app before, well, mostly because I've never needed to. I always seem to find the right guy at the supermarket, bagging my groceries and asking me if I'd like help with my load. You better believe I would.
These queens is out of their mind. We're seriously going to be hoeing out to promote an app about hoeing out. Okay, work.
People ask me all the time. They go, Planchette, aren't you lonely? Aren't you bored? Why don't you ever download one of those hip niche dating apps? And I tell them, no, of course I'm none of those things. If my spirit box isn't good enough for me, then nothing is. If you can't kiss me through the Ouija board, then I don't want to be kissed, darling. Hello, my queens, and welcome to your very first ever rehearsal. Here with me are two very special guests. Season 4 finalist Dahlia Swan and acclaimed music writer since Season 1, who's also responsible for our very wonderful Season 5 Runway theme, The Moment, Jordan Story. You will be using one of his songs in a parody fashion, which you will be singing and directing later on for your commercial for Cupid's Corner. But for right now, we're going to be focusing on how fluid you all are as a group and how cohesive you can be in the moment. Pun not intended. And so that's why we have acclaimed dancer Dahlia Swan here to show us how it's done and to walk you rookies through the ropes, so to speak, and show you the hang of things. Dahlia, take it from here. Oh, wow, would you just get a look at all of you? You're just such a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed group of young queens just trying to make a living, just hungry for the crown. I remember when I left town, I was on that bus and I had the call for Drag Race Season 4. There I was. I made it to the end. I didn't win, but I did it. I made it to the end. Anyway, today we are going to focus on your dancing. Because if you can't dance, then what are you doing in drag, honey? Now, we're going to play some random songs by our guest here, Jordan Story. Love your music, by the way. Call me. And we'll just see how you do. Just go ahead and dance any which way. Give it your all. And we'll worry about how you look after the routine's done. And a 1, and a 2, and a tappa, tappa, tappa. That's your cue to go. Why are y'all facing backwards? You're supposed to be facing the crowd and feeling the vibes of the room and living off of our ennui. And don't be shy, don't be scared. It's just us Drag Race sisters.
I'm going to be completely honest. I had no idea what the hell I was doing.
Life is short, love fades fast. Oh yeah. In the freeway, driving fast. Mama tried to warn me, your love was so inviting, driving.
Okay, not bad, not bad. If I can offer you any advice at all, Team Lumina, it would be to just loosen up those muscles and relax. Just don't make the mistake I did and have a bowel movement right there on stage in front of a packed house. Beginner's mistakes, am I right?
I decided to take this moment to speak to Hibiscus to really drive home phase 2 of my plan. Hibiscus, I know I gave you the reins earlier, but just to make it clear, I want you to lead and I will follow.
Got it, Chief. Oh my god, are you kidding me? The little snake can barely hide her contempt for me, like she really believes that I'm so dumb as to fall for her scheme.
While these two bitches continue to backstab each other like courtesans in a medieval play, I'm going to outshine them and show Morgyn why I should have been the team captain this time!
It's to live up, too painful to forget, so I'm gonna dance
Okay, Queens, if similarly to Team Lumina, if I can offer you any advice, it's don't worry about looking cool or getting the moves right. Just worry about synchronizing with your sisters. And then, when you have that down pat, worry about getting the moves right. I know it doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it totally will in context when you get good at dancing. And I'm assuming that neither of you are.
Get outside, turn up the FM, feel the vibes. There's no mistaking that you're an icon, you're a celebrity. Even if they don't see it, it's real to me. You're an icon, you're an icon, you're an icon. You're an icon, iconic.
See, girls, now that was nearly perfect. Except that the big husky one kept trying to outshine the other two. See, that's what we call a showgirl situation, when one star who is clearly beneath the station of the other girls tries outranking them through sneaky maneuvers. And when that doesn't work, they just push you down some stairs. And it usually works because you'll be in a coma. Oh, this will live rent-free in my mind until the day I die. If I remember what happened, because I wasn't paying attention. At that exact moment when you started your routine, I got a text. I know, so unprofessional. Would you girls mind just doing that all over again, and I'll totally walk you back through what I think is completely wrong and good about it?
What the actual hell?
Well, I can safely surmise that Dahlia Swat is the worst dance instructor, nigh the worst teacher ever, and I had Mary Kay Letourneau for a teacher.
This queen is all kinds of unprofessional, and she was a finalist on season 4. They must have been desperate.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was me watching us dance, I probably would have zoned out too.
Thank you, queens. That concludes your dance routine portion of your training or your practice or whatever you wish to call it. You may now return to the workroom and begin working on your songs. What of talented Jordan Story songs are you going to use to make a video commercial with? And then we will see you in the recording studio to actually see your songs.
So, Dahlia, now that everything's all said and done, what do you think of the new queens for this season?
Oh, you're asking me what I think? Aren't we off the clock? Well, since we are off the clock, I'll tell you exactly how I feel. Bitches! The lot of them! Mouthy little bitches! They ought to know better. They can't upstage me. I'm the original Del Sol Valley Queen. Anyway, it'll be fun watching them bomb on the main center stage later.
So, as for our Cupid's Corner video, I was thinking we can do a parody of like Want Your Love, and we can call it something like Unblock My Love.
Or, I'm not a bot if we're going the cyber catfishing route.
Yeah, that's good. What do you think, Gentiana?
I'll go with whatever you decide. Boss.
Gentiana's still playing up the part of a clueless bimbo. Like, she really thinks I'm so naive that I wouldn't recognize a snake in the grass when I see one. It's cute though, she's not. But her foiled scheme is.
I'm not gonna say a thing to try and elevate Hibiscus any farther than she thinks she's going. Because baby, let's face it, when the judges are counting Gatsy heads, you're gonna look so bad and be up for elimination. I'm gonna cha-cha my way to the finale, while she's locked in her hotel room, crying over her lost opportunity.
It would be really nice if these two bitches could quit playing mind games with each other for a minute in order to actually focus on the task at hand. I realize that's probably asking a lot, but I'm desperate over here.
I know we chose a song to parody, and we agreed that we're going to call it Take Me Off the Block List because it's like, you know, cyber dating, internet scams, that type of thing. What I'm wondering is, what should the music be that goes to it? Does anybody have any suggestions?
Well, I have no idea what kind of music he does. I know he cute. I'm not gonna lie, Jordan cute, but I don't listen to that type of music. I don't know, maybe we should do like a trap or a trip hop version. That would be really sick, I think. I'm not gonna lie, I think that Jordan is really cute, even though I have no idea what his music sounds like. Is that awkward to admit? Like, I would totally go out with him, even though I don't know what he sounds like musically.
I think the original is a teen pop song, and I only know that because the radio at work, which I totally don't have access to, plays it constantly on repeat, and not because I own the album at home.
Okay, that's a good place to start. I guess we could just take it from there and see what happens.
Woo, that was close. If anyone watching at home learned that I was a Jordan Story fan, I would never live it down.
Jock, you know that, like, this is being recorded. This is a confessional, so it's going to be put in the show, so people who know you at home who are watching are now aware of this.
What was that?
Yeah, everything you just said is it's on the show now. So when you said that you hope nobody at home learns that you are in fact a Jordan Story fan, well, they're aware of it now because it's in the show.
God! Damn it!
So since we changed up our song video idea, what should we use for bisexual lighting?
As long as we're not using spooky, scary, kooky music, then I'm fine. I absolutely hate being typecast as a spooky queen.
We know you hate being a spooky queen, which is why you never stop talking about it.
For the record, I do not hate being a spooky witchy queen. I merely hate being typecast as a spooky witchy queen. I can do glamour, I can do Vogue, I can do teen queen, I can do whatever.
Well, it's our time to make a video. I hope you all bring it.
Oh, I'll bring it, baby. Just you watch and see. Now is the perfect time for me to showcase my talent before the judges and show Morgyn why I deserve to be here and why putting me in the bottom was a mistake. Of course it is, Mother, and mistakes do happen. Hell, we all make mistakes. They can never make me hate you, Mama Morgyn.
It's been 2 whole challenges since I got here, and I only have the 1 runway win under my belt. I need this maxi win to solidify my place on this season.
So, I was thinking about our video being kind of like a funky... Obviously, it's going to be a parody, but I was thinking maybe funky, poppy, maybe some techno thrown in, new age. What does everybody else think?
What was the original song?
Oh, I want to say it was pop. Maybe it was dance music?
I have that album. The original is a dance pop mix, but there are a ton of remixes included as well.
I guess maybe we'll just try the original and maybe just take it from there. See what works and what doesn't work.
Lumina is doing such a great job directing us and feeling us out for our feedback. I feel justified in my support of her as team captain.
Honestly, I could care less what kind of music we use as long as I don't look fat in the process. I know what you're thinking and no, I will not elaborate.
Hello ladies, and welcome to your first ever recording session. Today, you'll be joined by special producer Jordan Story. As we all remember, he is a writer and composer of the many themes we use for our runway here on Morgan's Drag Race. Jordan, take it away.
Hi, I'm Jordan. As you probably already know, I am the main composer for Morgan's Drag Race. As you step into the recording studio for the first time, keep in mind that it's not about what you sing, but what you learn during your experience. Lumina, what song are we using for your session today?
So, we finally came to a consensus, and we want to use Dance Alone as the parody for our Cupid's Corner commercial. Final answer.
Alright, be ready on 1, 2, 3. Well, that was certainly interesting. Please let this group be semi-talented. If I can offer you all any advice, it's to keep practicing. Just not here.
Okay, my queens, excellent job with your recording session today. You are now free to work as a group on the construction of your Cupid's Corner commercial and implementing your dance routine and music parody into it. I expect you to have a well thought out script and costumes, makeup, the works. So, see you there, or be square.
So, actually, I think that sesh went a lot better than I thought it would have. I'm going to go on a limb here and guess that neither Fantasia or Pashmina are experienced singers. Now, I'm not talking trash, I'm just pointing out what I heard with my own 2 ears, because I do got 2 of them, and they might be pointed, but they still work.
Hello and welcome one and all to the main stage of Morgyn's Drag Race. I want to thank our resident judges and experts, Siobhan Fires and Izzy. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. It's our resident fashion expert, teen dream sensation, Jasper Harp. Oh, you're both just so lovely tonight. How are you feeling? Are you looking forward to these music videos, Siobhan, Jasper?
Morgyn, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sitting on a secret. In that secret, I'm tucked in anticipation for what these queens are bringing. But I'm not really tucked because I'm actually a woman, not a man in drag. Just figured I'd clear that up.
Morgyn, I dare say that this is going to be the first Make It or Break It challenge of the season. And I am ready to see what the queens are bringing tonight.
And joining us tonight is special guest, music composer and singer, Jordan Story, who of course has been composing our very own Drag Race runway themes and queen themes since season 1. Jordan, we're so happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here, Morgyn, and I am equally excited to see the fruits of the queen's labor.
Also joining us is our second special guest, Season 4 finalist, Dahlia Swan of Del Sol Valley. Oh, Dahlia, it's so great to see you back in Drag Race again. I hope that this is a hint at your future return, maybe to All Stars, perhaps? Just between you and me, my friends in high places assured me that the future does indeed look bright. Well, Dahlia, your friends wouldn't happen to also work for California Psychics now, would they? What? And steal from Clairvoyant's one and only gimmick? Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. No. It's insider trading. Earlier this week, our queens were tasked with filming and directing and starring in a commercial video advert for Cupid's Corner, a brand new all-inclusive dating app. They were also tasked with bringing their best Naughty by Nightwear looks to the main center stage. Oh, I can't wait. I just have to summon the queens. I have to see what they're wearing. Is everyone ready? Well, I'm going to take that as a yes. So, without further ado, let's do further and reveal my queen.
look is sleek, sexy, and easy to wear. Which is convenient for when you're ready to throw that man onto the bed and get down and dirty. Hit him up style!
What's the point in telling lies? Nothing to gain, with nothing to hide. I've seen the sunrise over the spaces of time. It feels made.
This look is fun, flirty, and definitely down to getting dirty. Baby, it's naughty nightwear down to the core.
This look is giving you sexy, it's giving you dirty, kinky, it's definitely blue, but not like sad blue, but more like, I was gonna blue myself, but I might blue you. No baby, it's definitely naughty by nightwear. I am leaving very little to the imagination, and that is the whole point. You're gonna see what I look, and you're going to like fall over with your eyes bulging out, your tongue rolling out of the side of your mouth like those cartoons, and you're gonna like put the crown on my head and say, "Oh my God, Cyanide, you just look totally gorgeous today." And I'm gonna say, "Thank you, baby. Where's my crown and scepter, honey?"
Done dancing solo, it takes two to tango. I'll be your pilot, your pilot. Let love take control, control, control. We are only a moment in a galaxy away.
I am giving you girly girl, but I am also giving you naughty girl. So basically I'm asking, why aren't you undressed yet?
There's so much laughter and joy. I love it. It's better this way. Forever in love, your pilot. Let love take control.
I'm serving my one hot mamacita for the judges on that runway. And when I make eye contact with Morgyn, I know she's gonna make me the win.
I feel sexy. I look sexy, but I feel confident. And this challenge was a lot for me, but this runway is showing just how intimate I can be if given the chance.
Feast your eyes on this, ladies. I'm serving up a full course meal of naughty nighttime queen with a twist.
Telling lies, nothing to gain, with nothing to hide. I've seen the sunrise over the spaces of time. It feels made for me.
I am giving you college girl, sleepover, slumber party, but still kind of sexy because maybe she's a college lesbian. And she's in that phase where she's eating minge and figuring herself out. It's still naughty by nightwear, totally.
Okay, let me just say for the record that I have not felt this racy since I accidentally visited Diseli's House of Earthly Delights back in Suran. Oh boy, that was a surprise. Also, the only other time that I wore a nightie to bed was when I didn't pack my pajamas on our summer trip to Albrun, when we were staying over at the Altscar Inn, and I had to wear my sister's pajamas. This is very reminiscent of that, except no one's pointing and laughing this time.
Done dancing solo, it takes two to tango. I'll be your pilot, your pilot. Let love take control, control, control. We are only a moment.
Miss Madison Squared, showing off legs of the gods, or rather, goddess. Big hair for days, mother. The makeup, check it, honey, it's unclockable. I don't usually go all out and do sexy on the first date, but it's you, so it's okay.
Forever in love.
I'm giving you old school 80s girl at home on the weekend with nothing to do. But like all schoolgirls, I have a secret or two up my sleeve. Or 3. I just want to put it out there that my makeup is sponsored by Crayola and my nightie was ripped off by the bitch who went out before me. It's Madison Squared, in case you couldn't guess. Bitch.
I am serving the judges spooky, ghostly, goth girl, macabre, morbid, lady in black, mourning the loss of her DoorDash delivery because she refused to pay the inflated 25% tip. And so the delivery driver ate it in a Zoom call.
Nothing to gain with nothing to hide. I've seen the sun rise over the spaces of time. It feels made for me.
I am giving you sexy, bubbly, a girly girl who just wants to take a bath with a hot guy. Now I'm a naughty girl ready to turn the lights down low and take a tumble in the silk sheets.
Walking down the street, clutch in hand, neon sign saying all sales final. I try to cross the street, but it's no avail. I got to visit an ATM when there's a lightning sale.
Girl, tell me about it, standing at the rooftops, preaching about it. Coupons, discount sales. Shoes, jewels, booze in my cart. Don't have it in me, don't have the heart. Can't quit now, there's a free sample cart.
Bisexual lighting as I walk into the store. Bisexual lighting ignores my credit score. Bisexual lighting beckons me for more. Bisexual lighting ignites my urge for shopping.
Gaming consoles, music and heteros. I feel overwhelmed, just to let you know. I tucked a couple MP3 players between my toes before security notices gonna pirouette out the electronic doors.
Makeup, where's the ad? Dressing kooky, spooky isn't no fad. I'm an immaterial glow, why you mad? Bisexual lightning, bisexual lighting got me bad. Bisexual lighting got me bad. Bisexual lighting as I walk into the store. Bisexual lighting ignores my credit score. Bisexual lighting beckons me for more. Bisexual lighting ignites my urge for shopping. Bisexual lighting dabbing at the rooms, coupons, discount sales. Bisexual lighting, coupons, discount sales. Shoes, jewel lighting. Bisexual laptop until I drop. Bisexual lighting, no more hiding. Bisexual lighting, no more fighting. Gonna buy everything, now where's that ATM?
Hello, sir or ma'am. How are you this evening?
What the hell is this? Another spam message. That's it. I'm upgrading to Cupid's Corner Premium.
Ay, Dios mío.
Not the Cupid Corner Premium.
Sorry, I'm so busy updating you block. Origin to take your cold call, but feel free to never leave a message and I will report you to the FBI. Hello, it's me, your potential soulmate. Please do the needful and turn off ad block. Please do not be over smart and turn off malware bites. I swear I'm not a bot, not a bot. Think you're cute, we could talk. I swear I'm not a bot, not a bot. I'm not demanding anything. I swear I'm not a bot, not a bot.
I think our video came together really well, despite all of the attempted sabotage by Miss Cosplay Queen.
I swear to Jim Pickens that if I end up in the bottom over this, I will kick Gentiana's ass back over the border. Believe it!
I want to believe that my plan to get Hibiscus eliminated is working perfectly. But we must wait until elimination to see who gets the chop.
Yes, it's the weekend. Oh no, it's only Wednesday. Oh no, it's overloaded with obvious scam bot and anti-government disinformation accounts. Good thing I can easily upgrade to Cupid's Corner Premium. A premium experience meant for a premium queen like myself.
It's too late for lunch. Already had breakfast. I'm at home, so I'm gonna take my pants off. Toilets flushing, fill the bowl in the kitchen, sliding on the floor. Thermostat pacing, why so cold? TV blaring, Twilight Zone. Piss off, dancing at home all day and night in the fridge, looking for soda. Drink that soda, dancing at home. This is my skull. This is my skull. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can't go wrong. Some good desserts. It's too late for lunch. Already had breakfast. I'm at home, so I'm gonna take my pants off. Toilets flushing, fill the bowl in the kitchen, sliding on the floor. Thermostat pacing, why so cold? TV blaring, Twilight Zone. Pants off, dancing at home all day and night. In the fridge, looking for soda. Drink that soda, dancing at home. This is my skull. Can't go wrong. Some great desserts.
I'm so like tired of being like alone and having nothing to do on Friday nights. It's really difficult being a successful business woman, girl boss person. I know, I'll check Cupid's Corner. I'll definitely find something or someone to do.
Why is it that every time I think of you, it's like I committed a crime? I've checked every inbox and refreshed the page, but I'm still not seeing that sweet, sweet PFP. Didn't wanna go down this road, cause I know it's shallow. But did I get blocked today? Tell me why, babe. I thought it was hot, 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 but I guess not. Why'd you do it to me? Take me off the block list, babe. Uncheck me from that block list, baby. Do it, babe. I thought it was hot, 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 but I guess not. Why'd you do it to me? Take me off the block list, babe. Uncheck me from that block list, baby. Do it, babe. Thought you were the one for me. Now it's so funny, I guess the joke's on me. I was always the clown, babe. Don't wanna waste your time like you did with mine. Don't wanna see you cry, even when you lie. Just want us back together, chilling like felons, like bread and butter. If loving you is cray-cray, then I must be a nutter. Lock me up and throw away the key. I thought it was hot, 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 but I guess not. Why'd you do it to me? Take me off the block list, babe. Uncheck me from that block list, baby.
Oh, gross. Yuck. Oh, these are all obvious catfishes. Ugh, and ghosts. Baby, I am gonna have to auto-block all y'all bitches. Oh, thank God I got Cupid's Corner Premium. Bam, bam. Thank you, Sam Ho. You are on lockdown.
Thank you, ladies. With the following queens, please remain on stage to receive your critiques. Beryl Jade Blige, Cyanide, Gentiana, Hibiscus, Lumina, Jacques, and Pashmina Pashuka. And
Madison squared. Thank you. Our critiques will be in alphabetical order, of course, beginning with Beryl Jade Blige and ending with Pashmina Pashuka. Beryl Jade Blige. I don't know where to begin, so I'll just start at the beginning. With your main challenge, the Cupid's Corner commercial video, I kind of feel like everybody had something going on there in that, what was it called, bisexual lighting. Yoshika had something going on, Madison had something going on, Planchette had something going on. Then we come to your character, who isn't even grouped among, like, the main three. You're just kind of there in the trash, and then you're dancing on your own. I honestly feel like, from a viewer's, an outsider perspective, if we cut your part completely out of that video, there would be no loss. Like, no one would be the wiser. That's how much of a contributing factor I feel like you made in that video, at least for me.
Okay.
Now, as to your runway look, I honestly don't see Naughty by Nightwear with this. I don't see Nightwear. I don't see naughty lingerie or women's wear. It looks like something that a cosplayer would wear, like a medieval LARPer, like with the kind of like the gothic looking cross in the center there and the weird little like frilly sleeves at the top, the little like arm cut off sleeves, whatever you call those, the pauldrons. It doesn't even remotely look like Nightwear to me. It looks like something I'd wear if I was like cosplaying as like a female Templar or something. It's really weird. I feel like you could have taken this opportunity to showcase more of yourself and more of your style, because I know it's in there. It's buried in there somewhere like a diamond in the rough, but you just have to get deeper and deeper. Unfortunately, I kind of feel like you took a weird turn with it and gave us something that really didn't showcase any of your good sides.
Noted, and thank you.
Next, it's Cyanide.
Cyanide, you were easily the breakout star of that production this week, so kudos to you. You're a star. You killed it.
Oh, thank you so much.
As for your runway look, it's sexy. It's naughty. It leaves nothing to the imagination. But most importantly, it's Nightwear. Again, you understood the assignment and you killed it.
Oh my gosh, I'm blushing. Thank you so much.
Next, it's Genciana.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Genciana. Right from the bat, when I saw you set foot on this runway in this look, I did not like it. It doesn't look naughty. It barely resembles Nightwear. Maybe the stockings with the shoes, it's kind of like a kinky, fetishistic sort of, oh, I'm being bad. But it's leagues away from being naughty Nightwear. As for your performance in the commercial, you may as well not even been there. It was so, like, bizarre and weird and minimal. Even Animatronic, who was also minimal, did more. And that's what I think of it.
I think my performance in challenge was not so bad. All I did was follow what Hibiscus told me to do.
Wait, I'm confused. Why were you taking orders from Hibiscus on this challenge? Genciana, I recall you were made team captain of that particular group. Why were you taking orders from Hibiscus, who was not made team captain? You're the one who had the win from the previous week. We're just both a little confused with that.
Remember, kids, revenge is a dish best served cold.
I followed the Hibiscus because she knowing acting and performing in English better than I do. And my outfit I chose because it is sexy. And any man in Ciudad Enamorada will tell you the same, mama.
She just keeps digging herself deeper and deeper. You love to see it.
Genciana, we understand that what you're wearing holds some sort of importance to you. But what we're trying to convey to you is that it doesn't really meet the criteria of the assignment. And that's all we're trying to do, is explain that to you. Next, Miss Hibiscus. I'm gonna go ahead and butt my big old nose in here if y'all don't mind. Miss Hibiscus, I have got to tell you, I absolutely adore your runway look. It's sexy, it's ravishing in red, it's all things naughty and nightwear all rolled into one. And your performance in the commercial challenge, I liked. I thought it was a tad bit undercooked. It could have been a bit more cooked, but I liked it. A gal from Del Sol Valley, made after my own heart.
Thank you so much. I really wonder how Miss Cosplay Queen is feeling inside now that the shoe is on the other foot. Maybe next time don't try and play mind games with the wrong queen.
Oh, I can already smell that gringo smugness. The stench is overpowering. Pinche perra.
Next up, it's Jock.
I want to tell you that I found your commercial concept interesting, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I kept asking myself why Jock and Kaguya were limiting themselves to being backup dancers for Cyanide. The commercial was really good, but I think with more involvement from you, it would have been better.
Thanks, Coach!
Next up, is that a scrib in a store? No, it's Lumina.
Hi.
Lumina. Lumina. That name just rolls off the tongue. And right off the bat, I knew I loved this look. It's girly girl. It's chic. It's sexy. It's naughty by Nightwear. Honey, I feel like you have won the challenge, if I may be so bold as to say.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
I love your commercial and how 80s sorority slumber party it looks.
You can all thank me for supplying her with that novel concept.
Is that true, Lumina?
Well, she may have mentioned it in passing, and I may have taken it and applied it without crediting her.
Well, you know what they say. All's fair in love and war.
Oh, don't look so surprised. I am part Ashlander after all. We fight dirty.
This bitch is on a whole nother level of deceptive.
Alright, thank you, Lumina. Next, Madison Squared. First, let me state, I love this look. I love the hair, the makeup. It's very demure, very understated, very light, and I love that. I love that for a nighttime, ready to be with my man type of thing. And you nailed it. The hair looks teased, like you're not preparing for a frolic in the grass. You just had a frolic in the grass, and I'm loving all of it.
Finally, someone with taste.
I also want to say that I think for your Cupid's Corner commercial video, you stole the show. You were the show. I don't know whose idea it was for that weird Gomez Adams looking character, but you stole the show with it. I love it. And I'm going to watch it again tonight somehow.
The premium cut is on my OnlyFans.
Thank you, Madison. Lastly, certainly not leastly, Pashmina Pachuca. Pashmina, darling, how are you doing? You seem a little tense right there on the stage.
Oh, I'm fine. Couldn't be better.
I smell drama. Well, if there is something bothering you, Pashmina, you feel free to express yourself here on the stage before the judges.
Oh, just the usual. A backstabbing Dunmer and a gigantic bitch stealing my ideas without crediting me.
A pink nightie that you also happen to own was your idea. Bitch, please. I'm gonna need you to take several seats.
Like, what the actual hell is she talking about? Like, she doesn't own the copyright on 1980s slumber party sorority sister get-togethers. Like, it's literally its own genre of slasher movies.
Yeah, but who wore it best, fam?
Love and war. Pashmina, remember? Love and war.
Ladies, please, if there are no further intrusions, we'd like to carry on with the critiques, if you mind. Thank you.
I thought you looked like a genuine star in that commercial, Pashmina. You have the right chops for acting, even if you don't believe it. Also, it's better that you learn now that the entertainment industry is very cutthroat, and only the most adamant will survive. Hone your craft, keep practicing, and you will go far.
Thank you, ladies, for having the patience to endure such scathing criticisms. But before the 8 of you leave the stage, I have a very important question that I have to ask all of you. That requires an immediate, precise answer.
I have to admit that it sucks not being called for critiques, even if it means being safe by default.
Oh, I received such lavish critiques last challenge. Oh, it was wonderful. It was the first and only time so far. I loved it. I will savor that moment.
Savor it, because it's never gonna happen again!
I mean, you're used to not being called up for critiques. This is the second time it's happened to me.
It's been a long time coming, sister!
Oh, really? And why is that exactly?
You're just another pretty girl that everyone's enthralled with. And I do agree you are beautiful. But when I look at you, I always see the same thing.
It's called consistency, honey.
But every time a new challenge is...
Ring ring. Hello? What? Yes, this is the least versatile one in the room? Uh-huh, of course you were in the bottom the very first time and have 0 wins. Uh-huh, okay, sweetie, I know you're totally someone who should be handing out advice. Bye-bye. Anna runs her mouth too much, so I decided to shut her up. Let's see if it sticks.
If you want to talk versatility, meet me in the bottom. I will gladly dance circles around your ass before sending you home.
I wouldn't call you an assassin yet, Anna. You haven't been in the bottom that much. I mean, you haven't exactly been winning much either. Like, at all, actually. But the entire point of Drag Race is to avoid being in the bottom altogether by winning and excelling in the challenges. I know winning is a foreign concept to you, Anna, but I promise if I'm ever in the bottom, you'll be the first person who I consult for advice.
You're all a bunch of douchebags!
I am not normally one for kind of like fighting or anything, if you can really call it a fight, but I have to admit, it felt good watching the loudmouth get put in her place for once, finally.
I let Animatronic think that she could beat me. Let her think what she wants. She's a loser and she'll always be one. It suits her.
Mother! The girls are fighting! Oh, where's my pearls? I need to clutch them at once! Ladies, I have a question to ask the 8 of you standing on that stage, and I want you to answer truthfully and concisely. Who among you, and they don't have to be present on the stage, should go home tonight, and why? As usual, we'll begin in alphabetical order, beginning with Beryl Jade Blige and ending with Pashmina Pachuca.
In my humble opinion, I think it's Pashmina's time to go.
Tell us why.
This is a serious drag competition for serious competitors, and since day one, she's been nothing but a fourth wall breaking jokester.
I am a serious drag competitor, and I do take this competition seriously.
The jokes are fine, but when it conflicts with your drag, that's when it becomes a problem.
When were my jokes ever a problem?
Well, for starters, you've yet to win a challenge.
Neither have you.
Next, Cyanide. Who should go home tonight and why? Please tell us.
Like, oh my gosh, I knew this question was coming eventually. Oh my god, I don't even really know any of these queens, like, well enough to, like, hate anybody. But I guess just based off of track records so far, I'd probably say, I don't know, maybe, like, Madison or, like, Pashmina, because neither of them have any maxi or even mini wins. Or runway wins, for that matter. Sorry about it.
Gentiana, who should go home tonight and why?
Hibiscus, because she's poor leader and wouldn't make a good magical queen.
What the fuck? I knew that venomous little assholes was going to try and throw me under the bus even after begging me to take over as leader.
Hibiscus, who do you think should go home tonight and why?
Gentiana, because she's a cosplay queen with basic drag who's too busy playing mind games to be worried about drag things like, you know, winning the competition.
Jock, who should go home tonight and why?
I say send all these bitches home.
You heard it, Phyllis. Send all these bitches home.
Someone has to win, and it might as well be me.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my kind of answer. I probably would have said the same thing. Lumina, who should go home tonight and why?
Well, I think based upon track record, Beryl J. Blige should probably be getting sent home tonight. And she's already been in the bottom, and she was placing low after that, so she's kind of already floundering in the competition. Sorry, nothing personal.
Madison Squared. Who should go home tonight and why?
Send Pashmina and Beryl home. The competition has a maximum occupancy for humdrum.
And lastly, but certainly not leastly, Pashmina Pachuca. Who, in your opinion, should go home tonight and why?
In my opinion, I think Beryl Jade Bleach should be going home, because there is no room for hackneyed, unfunny killjoys in a drag competition.
Thank you, ladies. We'll take your opinions into advisement during deliberation. Meanwhile, you may all retire to the Delusion Convince Yourself Lounge for a drink while we judges deliberate.
Oh, you're back. How did everyone's critiques go?
Well, it was kind of weird, but I got mostly, in fact, only positive critiques, so yay me! Like, I have no idea what was going on with Pashmina there on stage, but this will probably be the last time I ever go out of my way to pick her for a teammate.
They loved me out there on that stage, and to be honest, it felt good, real good. It also felt real good seeing that bitch Gentiana squirm like the snake that she is.
What about you, Cyanide? How did it go?
Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but it went really well. In fact, I think this is the best critique I've received since coming on the show. And, like, I don't want to, like, sound arrogant or anything, but I might have a win, like, cinched. I'm so excited right now. I got butterflies, literally. I've had butterflies in my stomach since joining the show. Like, I really would like nothing more than to win. But if I'm being honest, if I just went home, like, tomorrow, I would be perfectly at peace with that. Because at the end of the day, it is just a competition, and it's extremely stressful. And I would love nothing more than just, like, lay in bed with my cat and watch anime.
My critiques were mostly negative. Again. You stupid stuck-up bitches!
So how was it? Did you make out favorably?
I wouldn't say there was any making out going on, but to answer your question, yes, I received high praise from the judges panel. And it's about time too. It's been long overdue that I got recognized for being the star that I am. Good luck in your endeavors, seeing as how the producers obviously know there's a beef going on between the two of you. They're bound to keep you both around for a minute.
If I can say that my plan worked to at least get rid of one bitchy para queen, then I did good work. Otherwise, it will take even longer to get to the top.
Boy, it must be nice to be so calm and relaxed enough right now to only be focusing on your totally not manufactured feuds for more screen time. And all I can think about is the idea of being in the bottom again, and possibly going home this time.
Well, I'm in the asshole room, surrounded by assholes, so there's that.
Alright, my friends, who do we believe are tops and bottoms of this week's challenge? For me, it was Madison or Cyanide. I really love their runway looks. They stole the show as far as the main challenge went. I'm Team Madison or Cyanide.
I think we're selling Hibiscus a little short here. Her runway look was sexy, and it was definitely naughty Nightwear.
Interesting. So who do we believe are our bottoms for this week's challenge? I have in mind Gentiana, Beryl Jade Blige, and possibly Jock as well.
Beryl disappointed me big time. She had an opportunity to turn it around and avoid being in the bottom a second time and just look good, but she didn't. In fact, I don't know why she agreed to do that whole dumpster bit anyway in solo dance. It had nothing, there was nothing congruent or cohesive about that whole part of the video. It was just weird. And like I said, if you removed her from it, it would take nothing away from it. Nothing of value would be lost, so it's Beryl for me.
Gentiana wouldn't listen to our counsel, refused advice, and was too busy playing mind games with the other queens to focus on her part in the challenge. And it shows. Just look at that video again.
Alright, I believe I've reached a decision. Everyone silence? summon forth my queen. Welcome back, ladies. The judges and I have made a few decisions regarding our highs and lows of this week's Maxi Challenge. First, Hibiscus. Your runway was everything that we were looking for. Just so scrumptious, delicious, so naughty by Nightwear. Which means that you are our runway winner for this week's challenge. Congratulations, my dear. You have won a set of men's silk pajamas by Silky Sims of Del Sol Valley. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh.
I've got to win, and what have you got now, bitch? Better luck next time on your oh-so-dastardly scheme.
Cyanide and Madison Squared. I just have one thing to say to the two of you. Congratulations, darlings. You're both the winners of this week's Maxi Challenge, and as such, you're both awarded 3 months free, fully paid Cupid's Corner Premium membership, plus tickets to a live studio production of Rats in the City in San Myshuno theaters. Congratulations, dolls.
OMG, I did it. I finally got a Maxi win. It took long enough, but I did it. I know the season is still early and anything can happen, but I'm just so elated right now. I'm like literally on cloud 9. I need Morgyn to reach up here and just pluck me back down to earth.
I knew it was meant to be true. Always listen to your inner bitch, kids. She will never lead you astray.
Lumina and Pashmina Pachuca. The two of you are safe. But you have caught our attention with your wonderful performances in the acting challenge this week and with your runways. So congratulations, and we look forward to seeing what you will bring in the coming weeks. You may return to the back of the stage. I'm sorry, ladies, but the three of you represent the bottoms of this week's Maxi Challenge. And as such, 2 of you will be candidates for lip sync and will be up for elimination. 1 of you will be leaving at the end of the night. Beryl Jade Blige, you've been up for elimination previously, and you have kind of failed to impress these past challenges. And with this big challenge, it was your time to shine, and instead, you didn't. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination. Tiziana, you really wowed us with your runway from last week, but this week you were too busy playing mind games with the other queens to really bring it. Jock, you've consistently been in the background of this competition so far, and this was your time to really break out and show us who the real Jock is. Genciana, you are our second candidate for lip sync tonight, and as such, that means that you are up for elimination. Jock, that means that you are safe. But I would advise you, for future reference, to try to stand out more. Break out the star that is within that shell of yours, and become the queen that I know you can be. You may go to the back of the stage.
Puta madre.
Bye-bye, salty bitches. No lip sync for me.
Genciana, Beryl Jade Blige, this is your last chance to impress me and save yourselves from elimination. So take your places and prepare yourselves, for the time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Good luck, and please don't flunk it up.
I'm not going home today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not ever.
This bitch wants a fight. Oh, you best believe she'll get one.
Let's go. I wanna tell you my secret. Yeah, with just the sound of my breathing. Yeah, I wanna know your heart's beating. Yeah, I wanna tell you. Yeah, I
This lip sync started off kind of slow, but Gentiana, of course, had something up her sleeve the entire time.
I'm not exactly a Beryl J. Blige fan, but if she can send the little cosplay gremlin bitch home, preferably in a body bag, I would be happy.
Let them watch Miss Lady Perra immortal lip sync and see why they fear me and call me dancing queen of Ciudad Enamorada.
I've never seen Gentiana lip sync yet, so I'm kind of curious to see what kind of stunts she might pull.
Let's go! Let there be love. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let there be love. Yeah, here in the door, here in the sunny me on. Not gonna fight anymore, 'cause I want your touch. Let's go. Let there be love.
Gentiana! Shantae, you stay. You may head to the back of the stage with the others.
Of course, you all knew I would win. Yes, it's so obvious everyone loved me, the dancing queen of Ciudad Enamorada. I will continue to stay and slay so long as I am here.
Beryl Jade Blige, my gorgeous, precious queen. What can I say about you? You truly are a precious gemstone in the course of Drag Race history. And I think that you have not just a fan base, but a legion. And they will still be rooting for you in the future. But for now, sashay away.
Well, this is it. I lost. In the end, it doesn't really matter. My staying or leaving ultimately would not change the outcome. I hope when you know who wins, they appreciate it. Well, I'm out. Sometimes sassy, always classy. Forever yours, Beryl Jade Blige.
Now, with that bit of unpleasantness behind us, we have 12 queens remaining in our competition, in our contest to see who the next magical queen will be. It could be any one of you remaining 12. So I expect to see the very best out of each and every one of you moving forward. Now, let the music play.